What is corruption? Corruption is the abuse of trusted power for personal gain. It hurts everyone in life or happiness, depending on the integrity of the people in the position of authority. Corruption in the politician's eyes is not just a bag filled with cash. It affects our lives in many different ways. Types of corruption. When a small business owner gives a bribe to the police week after week, this is corruption. Stolen resources from educational budgets mean overcrowded classrooms and crumbling schools, or no schools at all. This is corruption. When elections are bought rather than fairly won, this is corruption. As a kid growing up, learning how American government works is completely wrong. With the first national bank being founded by Alexander Hamilton in 1789, our national debt has risen to $16.4 trillion in the last 30 years and continuing to rise. Have our banks and the government conspired to financially take advantage of the American people? As the government continues to increase taxation to pay back the debt, our price for items continues to increase, which results to inflation. When we owe so much money to other countries, the government still allows mortgage banks to lend out money, generating fake money out of thin air. A prime example of corruption involves Wells Fargo, opening 1.5 million bank accounts and applied for 560,000 credit cards, as well as open false email accounts, none of which were authorized by their customers. In our education system, we learn how the bill becomes a law. Congress members listen to their citizens. But in reality, big corporations are more involved than you think. The solution is to stop, or at least reduce the crime of corruption, is to vote. The United States has made tremendous progress in restraining the activities of corruption. Openness to the public, freedom of press, transparency, and access to information leads to an increase to the responsiveness of the government bodies or branches. Strengthening the citizens' awareness for anti-corruption and allowing them to hold the government accountable is a reasonable approach that helps build common trust between the citizen and the government.